Welcome back, everybody, to the SBENU StarCraft Star League here. Season 3, we are halfway through the soO versus Deer best of 5 here. 3 games in. Right now, soO is up 2-1. And kind of threw that last one away. Was being very aggressive, very loose with his build.
Yeah, it was a nice build from Deer there to force him into that kind of position, to force him to go for that gold base in the middle of the map, then following up with a very aggressive chrono boosted out Stalkers and Zealot. So I liked it a lot. Let's see what soO's going to do on this kind of map, though. I think Deer's going to have to throw a bit of a curveball to throw him off, because it is an ugly map in the mid to late game for Protoss.
It really is. Let's see if Deer is going to be able to punish soO in this game the way that soO has been punishing him, or will it be the other way around? Let's jump into game number 4 right now. Here in the top right, the blue Protoss, he is Deer. Looking to come back in this series. Has found his first game, bit of a scrappy one.
Down here in the bottom left, the Zerg player looking to finish things up here, looking to clean it up. soO, 1 win away from making it past the Challenger into that Season 3 of Star League. This is certainly the map to do it on. We could even see another 14-14 Valdez. I would not put it past him.
That's one way to deal with it. You win your first 2 games that way, and you lose your 3rd game doing it a different way, going for gold bases. Deer, once again, he's going to be putting a pylon on a low ground. This is a pretty decently open choke. There's no ramp. It's definitely an interesting idea, but he is going to go for hatch.
Yeah, he's going to go hatch first this time. That's also fair enough. Let's see if it's going to be a 2 hatch before pool. It is a big map, but still big risk as well.
Yeah, that it is. Deer himself is going to go for the Nexus first, so soO, if he was watching from our view, may have been kicking himself, wanting to punish Deer.
Yeah, it could have been a quick one, but looks like it will be that 2 hatch before pool play.
Yeah.
So we'll get him nice and ahead of this kind of gritty build.
Also another way to deal with this. It's going to be a follow-up on the Forge, and already a probe coming towards soO's base.
Yeah. Scouting it out. I doubt he has any intention of being aggressive here. No ill intention. Going for a cannon rush. Just a little too late at this point. For the scout, the bottom right, and then go over to the left side, figure out that his opponent is at cross spawns. I guess this does gives Deer a little bit more time to maybe try and go for that 3rd base. We see like how far away it is from that natural. It's so much further out there that it's so much harder to defend against these kind of timings with Bling Roach or Roach Hydra Viper. We've seen it before in the past when last time I remember seeing this, I think it might have been Life versus Hero or Life versus Parting, where it is a hard map for Protoss because they are so far away from their 3rd base.
That is true. But on the flip side, I've actually seen a game. It was Parting against some Zerg that was kind of lower tier, to be honest, but he just abused the fact that their base is so far away. He got up onto this high ground and he just force fielded off the ramp, and the Zerg had everything out of position.
Right.
Like, he had no defense at all, and
yeah,
there are some decent areas to get force fields down, but you really have to get into that position first.
Yeah,
like,
you got to make it through that whole big donut in the middle of the map where it's such open ground that if the Zerg is in place, they can get you. And it's good concave. And look at this, we are seeing a sneaky probe on the left side, maybe looking to do some pretty interesting pylons soon. Look for the kind of aggression that we're expecting, perhaps from a Protoss on this map.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Looking very sneaky beaky over there. No pylon just yet, but just waiting.
No +1 either. And there we go. Robo Facility is going to be the choice. Interesting.
So, pick out of the hat, Moonblade. What kind of build do you think this is going to be?
I think we're going to see a Warp Prism.
Yep, I agree with you.
That's my guess. And that was so close to that pylon, by the way. That was so close. He is getting sentries. I mean, does he really want to take it to the mid game on this kind of map?
I don't know. He's also getting +1. This could also easily be like at a ton of gateways and just go for like 2 immortals and just bust down the front door.
Yeah.
Let's see what he makes out of the Robo.
4 gateways leads me to believe aggression is on the cards here. Maybe it's going to be a Warp Prism and just a big gateway timing.
Yeah. Could definitely be. Could also try to go for the ramp. It's pretty hard. You know, like you said, these guys are very far apart. You have to go over creep, you know, past overlords that are on the map, stuff like this. But it is going to be an 8 gates all in with a Warp Prism.
There we go.
That's one way to try to come back in the series.
Yep, not a bad choice. Well, let's see what can happen. Let's see. It doesn't look like soO has really read it so far, and he didn't make a safety Roach Warren either. So
it's pretty late.
The big timing is going to be coming long before any roaches are on the map.
soO has 61 drones right now on 3 bases.
Yeah, he's fully saturated. He went full
macro
drone.
hatch. Like, he's got...
And look at this. Spines are being made now. He's figured it out. He's like, oh no, this is what's happening. Roaches have begun.
Yep. He's desperately going to have to try to hold this off, but... I mean, here we go. That Warp Prism is already really close. 7 Stalkers and a Zealot warped in.
Wow. And, you know, soO is supply blocked right now. He's finally starting to make units again. 7 Roaches on the way and a bunch of Lings. Can he hold on? Can these Spines finish in time? If they get focused down, this could be a disaster.
Oh, man. Look at all these Stalkers. They have the Guardian Shield. These Spines are not finished. It's going to take them all down before they barely get any damage done. Slow Lings and not that many Roaches. A Time Warp on everything. And look at how many Warprints are coming in from Veer.
Oh, man. He's going to get more and more Roaches out in time. And he had to deal with these Stalkers before this Zealot wall came in. Going to be pulling drones now.
He's got so many drones, he might as well fight with them. He's got to get this around on the Stalkers, but there's not much to support them.
Yeah, you might as well try for it. It did help out a little bit. He got rid of a couple of Stalkers. He got rid of a bunch of Zealots, but he needs more units up here now.
He needs those Roaches. Some are popping out here. He's doing a decent job of keeping them alive. Nice transfuses here. But the Queens are slowly falling. Everything's getting so weak. That third base is totally ransacked. He's down to 38 drones.
More Roaches and Lings coming in, but I don't think it's enough at this point. With more Warpins are going to be coming in.
Yeah.
We'll see here. If he can get rid of most of the Stalkers, it would be pretty easy for his Roaches to try and clean this up. And he actually has traded out a bunch. He has got Roach speed as well. If he can just keep the Roach count coming, he's not out of it yet.
But at the same time, not looking so good for him here. His economy is in shambles. He was just way too greedy with the amount of drones that he made. He recognized it too late.
Yeah, it was next level greed.
And now he's paying the iron price here. Gonna go down. Still looking pretty focused here in the booth.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's going to be enough. Just too many Stalkers at this point. Just another big Warpin's going to happen.
Trying desperately. There's even an observer with this army taking out the creep tumors. There's going to be no creep out here. He's barely got enough Roaches. And more Warpins coming in here. Even saves the Mothership 4 this time. Good job here.
Oh, yeah. Very nicely done there. Well, for a second at least. Looks like it might go down, but it's not enough Roaches.
It's not enough stuff here for soO.
And we're going to go to Game 5, Valdez. Once again, we're seeing this trend here.
Time Warps his own Stalkers. His own little form of a celebration. And soO's going to have to rethink how he's playing these games. Way too greedy in this one. GG. We are going to game number 5.
We are indeed. soO's going to be a little bit more careful, a little overconfident on a map where the Protoss is probably forced to be aggressive more often than not. way too greedy. Had to be a lot more careful there. Maybe make that Roach Warren. Even if he just had that Roach Warren a little bit earlier. Just a little bit earlier, he would have had enough roaches to help out the initial push.
You get the Roach Warren earlier just for safety. You make one less round of drones to make them into some roaches earlier on, and you defend that push. You have the Spine Crawlers up. You know, maybe if Fear hits that timing 10 seconds later, he would have had 2 up. It would have helped out a little bit. Bought him some time at least.
Cactus Valley going to be that 5th and final map today.
Yeah, another gigantic map here to end the